it's hard balancing and juggling. It's hard, being, the regular person that you are one day and the next day being under public scrutiny.
What if the very industry that launched Lauryn Hill into superstardom was also the one that conspired to bring her down? In a shocking revelation, the iconic singer-rapper has finally opened up about the forces that she believes sabotaged her career, leaving fans and critics alike eager to hear the full story. From her groundbreaking album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, to her controversial hiatus from the music scene, Hill's journey has been nothing short of tumultuous. Now, she's ready to unveil the truth behind the challenges she faced, shedding light on the personal and professional battles that have shaped her legacy. Let's get started. There is a terrifying truth that entering the industry at a remarkable young age, Lauryn Hill was thrust into a world that often preys on the naivety of young artists. Reportedly, at just 12 or 13 years old, Lauryn was introduced to the music scene by Pras Michel, a member of the hip-hop group the Fugees. Pras, reflecting on their early meeting, recounted how he went to Lauryn's house to meet her mother, reassuring her that he would look after her daughter. This moment highlights the vulnerability Lauryn faced, being so young and unguarded in a space filled with adults, ambitions, and often predatory practices. The music industry can be an overwhelming landscape for anyone, let alone a child. The excitement of recognition and the allure of success can easily obscure the dangers lurking beneath the surface. Pras and Lauryn's meeting laid the foundation for her future in music, as he soon introduced her to Wyclef Jean, another talented musician who would become a pivotal figure in Lauryn's life and career. Together, the trio formed the Fugees, a group that would revolutionize hip-hop and soul music in the mid-1990s. The Fugees' unique sound, a blend of rap, reggae, and soulful melodies, captured the hearts of many, earning them both critical acclaim and commercial success. Their landmark album, The Score, is often hailed as one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time, showcasing Lauryn's powerful voice and her ability to weave poignant narratives through her lyrics. However, beneath the surface of this meteoric rise, a complex web of drama and interpersonal conflict was unfolding within the group. The dynamics between the members, Pras, Wyclef, and Lauryn, became increasingly strained as fame grew. Differences in artistic vision, personal relationships, and the pressures of the industry began to create rifts. Lauryn, already dealing with the weight of her newfound stardom and the expectations that came with it, found herself at the center of these conflicts. At the heart of this trouble is Wyclef's alleged attraction to Lauryn when she was just a teenager, around 13 or 14 years old, while he was about 19 or 20. Such an age gap can elicit uncomfortable questions regarding maturity, consent, and the ethics of relationships between older individuals and minors. A 20-year-old man showing interest in a 14-year-old girl is inherently problematic, and many have viewed this dynamic through a critical lens, deeming it inappropriate and troubling. This situation adds a layer of complexity to their relationship, blurring the lines between mentorship and something more questionable. Fortunately for Lauryn, Pras Michel, another member of the Fugees, acted as a protective figure during these formative years. Pras was acutely aware of the vulnerabilities that came with Lauryn's youth and burgeoning fame. He directly intervened, advising Wyclef to keep his distance. "You can't talk to a man. She's too young for you." This protective instinct highlights the importance of having advocates within the industry, especially for young women navigating the complexities of fame and relationships. Pras's role was not just that of a friend, but also as a guardian, trying to shield Lauryn from potential exploitation. While Wyclef did stay with Pras for a time, he also assumed a mentor-like role in Lauryn's life. This duality is significant. While he was involved in her musical education, claiming to have taught her how to rap, his interest in her at such a young age complicates the narrative. On one hand, he contributed to her artistic development, helping her refine her skills and grow as an artist. On the other, his attraction to her raises ethical questions about the intentions behind mentorship, particularly when significant age differences are involved. As Lauryn devoted more of her time to music, she began to hone her talents in a space where she felt truly passionate. The Fugees signed with Rough House Records in 1993, a pivotal moment that set the stage for their rise in the music industry. In 1994, they released their debut album, Blunted on Reality. While the album did not achieve massive commercial success initially, it was important in garnering recognition for the group. It showcased Lauryn's burgeoning talent and marked the beginning of their collective journey in a competitive industry. In addition, the dynamics of Lauryn Hill's relationships with the Fugees, particularly her involvement with Wyclef Jean, added a layer of complexity to their collective success. During a time of rapid ascent in the music industry, Wyclef and Lauryn began a romantic relationship that was fraught with complications. Not only was Wyclef involved with another woman, Claudette, but he also married her in 1994, just 2 years before the Fugees released their groundbreaking second album, The Score. Wyclef's decision to continue his romantic involvement with Lauryn while being committed to Claudette speaks to a larger narrative of love, ambition, and the blurred lines that often emerge in the music industry. This relationship was characterized by secrecy and complexity. While Wyclef was publicly tied to Claudette, he maintained a clandestine romance with Lauryn. Such entanglements can create significant tension within a group, especially when personal feelings intersect with professional aspirations. As the Fugees released The Score in 1996, they achieved unprecedented success. The album marked a turning point for the group, catapulting them to the forefront of the music scene. It went 6 times platinum, an impressive feat that underscored their appeal and the quality of their work. Hitting #1 on the Billboard 200, The Score produced several iconic tracks, blending hip-hop, reggae, and soul in a way that resonated with audiences worldwide. The Fugees not only dominated the charts, but also earned 2 Grammy Awards, solidifying their status as one of the premier acts of the 1990s. Amidst this backdrop of success, Lauryn emerged as the breakout star of the group. Her unique voice and lyrical prowess captivated listeners, and she quickly became the focal point of the Fugees' appeal. While all members contributed significantly to the group's sound, Lauryn's talent shone brightly, leading to a cultural phenomenon surrounding her artistry. Fans and critics alike began to recognize her as a singular force, sparking discussions about her potential as a solo artist. The attention Lauryn garnered from The Score prompted speculation about her future in the industry. Many began to urge her to leave the Fugees and pursue a solo career, recognizing the strength of her individual artistry. Major brands took notice of her rising star. In fact, Pepsi approached her with a lucrative offer to star in a commercial solo. However, in a move that reflected her loyalty to the group and the bonds they had formed, Lauryn turned down the opportunity. This decision highlighted her commitment to her fellow band members, especially amid the complicated dynamics of their relationships. Lauryn's choice to remain with the Fugees, despite the allure of a solo career, speaks volumes about her character and the value she placed on collaboration and friendship. Pras Michel recalled a significant moment in Lauryn's career when Pepsi approached her with an enticing offer for a solo commercial. They were adamant about featuring only her, without the other Fugees members. However, Lauryn, demonstrating her loyalty and commitment to her group, firmly declined the offer. "Without them, I'm not doing it," she asserted, reinforcing the strong bonds she shared with her bandmates. This decision underscored her dedication to the collective identity of the Fugees, highlighting the importance she placed on teamwork and solidarity amid rising fame. In 1996, the Fugees embarked on the Smoking Grooves Tour, an experience that would further shape Lauryn's life and career. It was during this tour that she met Rohan Marley, the son of reggae legend Bob Marley. At that time, Lauryn was still entangled in her romantic relationship with Wyclef, characterized by secrecy and emotional complexity. However, her connection with Rohan soon blossomed into a full-fledged relationship, marking a new chapter in her personal life. In 1997, Lauryn became pregnant with Rohan's child, a development that would bring both joy and tension into her life. Initially, Wyclef believed that the baby was his, a misconception that created significant emotional turmoil. When Lauryn eventually disclosed that Rohan was the father, it sent shockwaves through her relationships, particularly with Wyclef, who felt betrayed and hurt by the revelation. This revelation intensified the existing tensions within the Fugees, causing friction among the members as personal relationships intertwined with their professional obligations. As the dynamics within the group became increasingly strained, Lauryn made the difficult decision to begin working on her solo album. This choice was not merely a career move, it was a response to the turmoil surrounding her personal life and a desire to carve out her own artistic identity. However, Wyclef did not support her in this endeavor. The betrayal she felt from Wyclef, combined with the pressures of motherhood and the challenges of navigating fame, fueled her determination to create a project that reflected her experiences and artistic vision. In 1998, Lauryn released her debut solo album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. The album quickly garnered acclaim, being hailed as one of the best rap albums of all time. It showcased her incredible range as a singer and songwriter, blending elements of hip-hop, soul, and R&B. The personal narratives woven into the album resonated deeply with listeners, reflecting her struggles, love, and self-discovery. The album earned a staggering 10 Grammy nominations and won 5 awards, further cementing Lauryn's status as a formidable force in the music industry. However, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill was not without its controversies. The critical acclaim was often accompanied by scrutiny regarding her relationships, her abrupt transition from the Fugees, and the expectations placed upon her as a young, female artist navigating a male-dominated industry. The late 1990s were a turbulent time for Lauryn Hill. One of the most significant challenges Lauryn faced came in the form of a lawsuit filed by a group of musicians known as the Ark. They accused her of failing to provide them with appropriate songwriting and production credits on her landmark album. This legal battle turned contentious, tarnishing her reputation and adding stress to an already overwhelming situation. The lawsuit cast a shadow over what should have been a celebratory moment in her career, as she was forced to confront the complexities of the music industry and the often contentious nature of artistic credit. After an arduous legal process, Lauryn eventually settled out of court, but the outcome left her feeling defeated. Reports indicated that she had to relinquish some of the credits on the album, which was not only a blow to her professional integrity, but also affected her emotional state. This moment marked a turning point in Lauryn's life. Despite being at the zenith of her career, the weight of the lawsuit and the sense of betrayal took a toll on her mental health. An insider revealed that this experience contributed to her unraveling, as Lauryn struggled with feelings of inadequacy and the pressures of maintaining her status in an unforgiving industry. As if the lawsuit were not enough, Lauryn was also grappling with rumors about her husband, Rohan Marley, being unfaithful. The combination of these external pressures and her tumultuous personal life created a perfect storm that threatened to overwhelm her. Balancing a demanding career with the challenges of motherhood and relationship turmoil became increasingly difficult for Lauryn, and the stress began to manifest in various aspects of her life. It was during this tumultuous time that Lauryn encountered a man named Brother Anthony, who was rumored to be a cult leader. The nature of their relationship raised eyebrows, as many believed that Brother Anthony manipulated Lauryn and exerted a significant influence over her life. His purported brainwashing tactics led to concerns from fans and loved ones alike, as Lauryn began to isolate herself from those who had supported her throughout her career. Under Brother Anthony's influence, Lauryn made drastic decisions that would further alienate her from her support system. She fired her entire management team, a move that many viewed as impulsive and detrimental to her career trajectory. This was followed by her cutting off ties with her family and friends, a decision that many found alarming. The isolation she imposed upon herself not only distanced her from those who cared about her, but also led to her virtual disappearance from the public eye. After a tumultuous few years marked by personal struggles and professional challenges, Lauryn Hill resurfaced in the mid-2000s, reportedly moving to Miami with the intention of recording her long-awaited second album. Fans and industry insiders were hopeful for a new project that would build on the legacy of her groundbreaking debut, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. However, the road to her second album was riddled with obstacles that reflected the complexities of Lauryn's character and the pressures she faced. As she began to assemble a team of writers and collaborators, insiders noted that Lauryn adopted a strict approach to credits and contributions. Determined to maintain full control over her work, she had collaborators sign agreements waiving their rights to credits on the album. This decision highlighted her desire to assert her creative authority, perhaps a response to her previous experiences with the lawsuit that had marred her earlier success. However, this insistence on control did not translate into a productive working environment. Despite her ambitious plans, Lauryn became increasingly erratic with her studio commitments. She frequently postponed sessions, often failing to show up altogether, which led to growing frustration among her collaborators. As the delays piled up, many writers and producers began to lose faith in the project, ultimately leading several to drop out entirely. This pattern of behavior not only jeopardized the album, but also reinforced the perception of Lauryn as someone difficult to work with. The creative energy that should have flourished during this period instead dwindled, leaving fans and industry insiders disappointed. In 2005, Lauryn attempted to reconnect with her past by reuniting with the Fugees, the group that had initially propelled her to fame. The reunion tour generated considerable excitement, as fans eagerly anticipated the chance to see the trio perform together again. However, Lauryn's late arrival to rehearsals and performances created tension within the group, undermining the spirit of collaboration they had once shared. Her failure to adhere to the schedule further fueled speculation about her professionalism and commitment to the project, leading to disappointment among both her bandmates and fans. Despite the difficulties, there was a glimmer of hope when, in 2009, the Fugees announced they were working on a third album. This news reignited interest in Lauryn's music career and sparked optimism among fans eager for new material. However, as had become all too familiar, the project faced significant hurdles due to Lauryn's unpredictable behavior. Studio sessions were frequently canceled, and the project continued to languish without substantial progress. The failure to deliver on this highly anticipated album served as a stark reminder of the gap between Lauryn's immense talent and the reality of her career trajectory. It is indeed astonishing to reflect on the fact that Lauryn Hill released one of the greatest rap albums in history, yet she chose to withdraw from the limelight soon after. While she occasionally performed at festivals and special events, her reputation had begun to sour. Known for being late and unprofessional, Lauryn's performances often did not meet the expectations of fans who had once revered her. The excitement surrounding her appearances was frequently dampened by reports of disorganization and underwhelming shows. Lauryn Hill's tumultuous journey through fame, relationships, and personal struggles is further complicated by the revelations from her ex-husband, Rohan Marley. In an attempt to shed light on the narrative surrounding their marriage and Lauryn's subsequent career decline, Rohan provided insight into the dynamics of their relationship and the factors that contributed to Lauryn's retreat from the public eye. Rohan expressed frustration with the persistent rumors that have surrounded their marriage, asserting that many of these tales are fabrications. One particularly damaging story alleged that he had gotten Lauryn's assistant pregnant, a claim he vehemently denied. Rohan sought to clarify the truth behind their relationship, emphasizing that the couple faced numerous challenges, many of which were exacerbated by external pressures and the public's perception of their lives. He indicated that a significant turning point for Lauryn was her involvement with a man known as Brother Anthony, who was believed to have a profound influence on her. According to Rohan, Lauryn began to engage in Bible studies with Brother Anthony, leading to her increasing seclusion from the world. While Rohan acknowledged the impact of these studies, he was quick to clarify that the blame for Lauryn's withdrawal should not rest solely on his shoulders. He remarked, "People said that this seclusion was my fault, and that wasn't the case." Rohan explained that he did not agree with the teachings of Brother Anthony, which created a rift between them. He felt that it was impossible to coexist under the same roof when Lauryn was heavily influenced by someone outside their relationship. This acknowledgement highlights the complexity of their partnership, suggesting that Lauryn's isolation was a manifestation of deeper issues rather than merely a result of her husband's actions. While Rohan pointed to Brother Anthony as a significant factor in Lauryn's withdrawal, insiders revealed that Lauryn herself harbored feelings of betrayal towards the music industry, particularly concerning her relationships with her Fugees bandmates, Michelle and Wyclef Jean. An insider shared that Lauryn feels deeply hurt by what she perceives as a lack of protection from her fellow group members during her rise to fame. Despite Wyclef's declaration of mentorship, Lauryn began to suspect that his intentions were not entirely altruistic. She felt that he was attempting to get close to her under the guise of mentorship, all while harboring ambitions for an affair. This sense of betrayal and the perceived opportunism of those she trusted compounded Lauryn's feelings of isolation and vulnerability. In Lauryn's eyes, Wyclef's mentorship was less about genuine guidance and more about a way to control her. Once their affair ended and Lauryn sought to reclaim her independence, Wyclef allegedly withdrew his support for her solo endeavors. This lack of support during a pivotal time in her career added to Lauryn's feelings of isolation and betrayal. The sentiment that she was not only abandoned but also manipulated casts a shadow over her once cherished memories of the Fugees and complicates her legacy within the group. It raises questions about the dynamics of their relationship and whether the professional connections they shared were ever rooted in true friendship and collaboration. As for Praz, insiders have conveyed Lauryn's perception that he failed to protect her from the harsh realities of celebrity life. Despite having made a promise to Lauryn's mother to look out for her, Praz reportedly stood by while Lauryn struggled to navigate the intense pressures of fame. This lack of support from someone she trusted left Lauryn feeling vulnerable and exposed, leading her to describe her experience in the industry as one where she was thrown out to drown. Praz's inaction in the face of Lauryn's discomfort with the celebrity lifestyle deepened her sense of betrayal and disillusionment. Moreover, fans and industry observers have begun to connect the dots regarding Lauryn's inability to fully perform her own songs. Allegations have surfaced that Wyclef, through his influence and connections in the industry, significantly limited Lauryn's creative freedom. Some have claimed that he actively worked to control her narrative, stifling her artistic expression and restricting her from fully realizing her potential as a solo artist. The sentiment that Wyclef is a dirty dude in the industry underscores the perception that his actions were not only self-serving but detrimental to Lauryn's career trajectory. What do you think about those who deliberately ruined Lauryn Hill's career? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.